As Soto draws to a close and we look to the horizon, we see none other than the Dragonbash festival coming in hot. Limited time rewards and heaps of gold to earn while you complete the fun festival activities. Now let's go have some fun and stack some gold. For rewards, we care about two things: Zytaffy and Dragon Coffers. Zytaffy is the festival currency and Dragon Coffers are the festival loot bag. Zytaffy you'll essentially be earning from doing everything festival related. This is used as currency for some purchases, but most importantly to purchase Jawbreakers for 1000 Zytaffy. And those Jawbreakers are used as currency for the real purchasable rewards like limited time exclusive weapon skins, mini pets, and more. You can also use these to make money aside from just selling the Jawbreakers, and we'll get to that calculation later in the video. The more direct and immediate profit you'll be making from Dragonbash is going to be from the Dragon Coffers. Like most festival loot bags, this has a chance at drops that range from mediocre all the way up to the super rare Crystal Infusion of Power, coming in at a whopping 2,500 gold price tag on the trading post currently. As with all festivals, the choice is yours, whether you prefer to take a gamble at the big ticket items or just sell your coffers for the market rate of 18 to 25 silver, depending on the time. But for the sake of simplicity, I'm going to assume 20 silver per coffer for this video, which is a bit lower than the current market value. Mathematically, the drop rate research does favor coffers being sold. However, much like the Powerball, someone's got to win, right? But Sizzix, how do I get these coffers? Let's break it down. Inside the drunken Norn city of Hoard is where we'll find most of the festivities. There's two activities that can be done for rewards once per day here for coffers. First up is going to be the pinata bashing. Starting near the upper balcony waypoint, you'll talk to the NPC to begin this activity. Once you begin, you'll be given 3 unique skills to fly around and bash pinatas. There are a total of 29, but we just need to hit 19, and you won't have enough time for all of them. Any of your 3 skills can be used to break a pinata, and both your number 2 pinata bowl and your number 3 dragon launch abilities can be used in midair. This activity can be a bit tricky to get gold, so you'll need some trial and error or to get a good route. I like to use this route from the Guild Wars 2 wiki here. When you get gold, you'll end up with multiple reward chests totaling up to 7 coffers for the daily rewards, which makes it 1.4 gold worth. You'll earn bonuses for the first time completion and achievements that give you even more as well. Up next is the roller beetle race. Next to the trade commons waypoint, there is a time trial that you can start here, racing your roller beetle through the frigid pathways of Holbrack at breakneck pace. If you don't have one, fret not, because you can rent a raptor or beetle from the rental NPC for 10 silver. You'll need to navigate the tight turns in under a minute and 30 seconds for the top tier of rewards. I know with a bit of practice you'll be able to do it, because I'm a horrible roller beetle racer, and I was able to get to the point of doing this pretty consistently. The daily rewards for the activity will net you another 7 coffers or 1.4 gold. There is also a timed event that pops up here every 10 minutes for the same race and can earn you more coffers. We've covered 2 activities so far, but what if you just don't like racing or activity gameplay? Worry not, the Dragon Arena has you covered. Near the Hero's Compass waypoint, head over to the Dragon Arena icon on the map to enter the Dragon Arena. You'll be thrown into an open instance with other players in which you'll fight waves of enemies and bosses. Each of these waves is themed after a different elder dragon. Defeat as many of the minions as you can to earn inspiration to buff your party up, and once the timer runs out, the champion boss will spawn in. This year there is a new Salt Spray Dragon hologram, so you veterans need to be careful not to leave after the Eye of Zhaitan goes down. Once you clear all 6, you can leave and join again to continue the fun. Each champion you defeat earns you another dragon coffer, and you can earn up to 25 dragon coffers per account per day this way, which translates into 5 gold every day. There's also a ton of achievements for you first-time festival goers or the annual achievements each year that will boost this income up initially as well. So far, I've easily earned you 7.8 gold, assuming 0 additional achievement awards, which at the start of the festival is literally impossible. But what if you want more? For that, we'll have to journey outside of Holbrack for the Hologram Stampede event. For the Hologram Stampede event, you'll need to move around the map and activate hologram generators, then defeat the 5 enemies that spawn at that generator. The event has 3 stages of completion. Stage 1 requires only 5 devices to be cleared. Stage 2 requires 15, and Stage 3 requires 30 devices to be cleared. Each stage is a separate event overall and requires your participation for rewards, meaning you need to stay active and fast. These holograms tend to die extremely quickly, So you will need to be waypointing around and ideally be using mounts. So stay moving and have a plan every time your event is about to complete. If you don't have a sky scale, I recommend you aim specifically for events near waypoints at the start of rounds so you have the best chance of getting there in time. If there's not one near a waypoint, you should probably get moving a bit before the current one you're at is complete so you don't miss the next one. Once you complete the event, you'll earn a total of 3 dragon coffers if you completed all 3 stages. You'll also earn an additional coffer once per day for each tier you completed, from the daily bonus rewards achievement up to 10. That means the first 10 perfect clears you get, you'll earn 12 gold. Every 15 minutes, the Stampede event will pop up in a different zone. These 4 zones stay in the same rotation, completing 1 full rotation each hour. At the top of the hours, it's in Wayfarer Foothills. 15 minutes past the hour is Dredgehaunt Cliffs. 30 minutes into the hour is Lornar's Pass, and 45 minutes after the hour is Snowdon Drifts. Alright, so far I've gotten you 99 dragon coffers bare minimum, for a total of just under 20 gold. But if you're just after gold, we've got some more to make. As you complete your dailies, bash random pinatas as you're walking around Holbrack and more, you're also earning Zytaffy like we talked about earlier. 1,000 of that Zytaffy translates into 1 Jawbreaker, and currently a Jawbreaker is worth about 4 gold. Your daily achievements alone will earn you 400 Zytaffy per day, and you'll likely be earning another 100 per day in the process of earning those, meaning you're easily looking to add 2 gold per day to your farm. But we can do better than that. You see, 1 Jawbreaker can also buy you 50 Living World Season 4 currencies. Pick up any of these except Kralkatite ore from the Dragonbash merchant and consume them. You'll receive anywhere from 750 to 1,250 volatile magic, as each currency item except Kralkatite ore gives you 15 to 25 per item. Kralkatite ore only gives 3 to 5, so you should never buy it for money. So if we take that volatile magic and head to Grothmar Valley to the Rally Provisioner in the Lower Bloodkeep, we can buy 1 trophy shipment for 1 gold and 250 volatile magic. Each trophy shipment we buy, according to the Guild War II Wiki drop rate research, is worth 2.56 to 2.78 gold as of the time of writing. After taking out the gold to purchase, you're looking at an actual profit of 4.68 to 8.9 gold per Jawbreaker, depending on market rates and your luck with volatile magic and the shipments. But is it all worth it? Rounding numbers, we're looking at 22 to 25 gold a day once it's all said and done, if you're selling off everything. I personally love to do Dragonbash because it's something different, and I also use my Jawbreakers for cosmetics because I'm behind on progress after skipping out on this for years. But if 25 gold for 3 hours worth of work doesn't sound appealing, then this video right here is going to show you how to make 150 plus gold a week with hardly any time.